Style Nation are here at the Nokia Young Fashion Designer Awards, where 20 hot young finalists battle it out to win the top prize. Stay tuned, because we'll be talking to some of the designers and the judges.
Can you tell me a little bit about how Nokia got involved with the Young Designer Awards in the first place?
Yeah, it was actually a Nokia initiative that we started up with handsets of fashion. There's a great link in it, and especially with the trends that we have coming through in our handset designs. And we dedicated about 6 years ago, Nokia have decided to do a fashion range. And every year since then, I've been with the company 4 years now. Since I joined, we have picked it up and really brought it more into the forefront of fashion. Trying to look at the new up-and-coming designers, the Irish designers that are going to come up and out of college. Basically, we don't give them much, but bar this is the theme of the handset this year, come up with your outfit. So it's very, very simple. We don't try to pigeonhole them into designs or anything. It's how they would interpret the fashion range for this season, which is Supernova. It's really bright and colourful, as you can see, and the outfits are just amazing that have come through, and the quality that the guys come up with.
And what is the actual prize for the winner of the awards tonight?
The winner tonight will receive a cheque of €5,000 from Nokia. They will get 12 months pure profiling from Nokia. They get obviously a handset. And this year we're offering a placement with House of Fraser.
Thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sonia, you're actually producing the entire show. Tell me, how much time goes into producing an event like this?
Huge amount, to be honest with you, and I have to say everybody on board immaculately produced it with me. We've been on the go with this for about 2 months, I think, so a lot of background work, but I think it has us in a good place because of that, you know.
And the theme was Supernova, so how did you carry that theme through into the show?
Well, I suppose the student designers are the ones who are tasked with carrying the theme through, so what I needed to do for them was to give them a platform for that wasn't going to fight with their ideas. And what I was very conscious of doing was not creating a student show, but creating a really, really high-end fashion show to show their designs. So I think what we are going to end up with is a show that's just, you know, pretty international and definitely not studenty.
What are you expecting from some of the talent here?
I'm expecting like way over the top crazy stuff that students do, but also a bit of real kind of artisanal skill to show that they understand the architecture of fashion, they understand a human body, they understand how a woman wants to move. I think also, there's a brief because it's about Nokia, how well they reflect the brief, how well they took the idea of this phone and technology and put it in close. And most designers, okay, make their own collection, but the vast majority of designers, you know, especially young ones, they pay their bills by collaboration, whether they're doing H&M or Topshop, or they're making stuff with Dr. Martens, or they're doing bags with Mandarina Duck, or they're doing project with Hermes or Louis Vuitton. There's a whole co-branding, which is the nature. So it's actually a very good test of their skill.
I'm glad I'm not a judge this year, because every year the standard just gets better and better, the competition gets higher and higher. You know, fashion's become very accessible and very popular as a creative form, and students are flocking to it, and the standard's just getting better and better and better. So I've got a tough job for a few minutes because I'm the host, but the judging thing is a much harder ask, I have to say. I think if you're a student coming out of college and you win this, it's definitely career defining. It's definitely going to catapult you ahead of your peers. You can walk into any firm and say, I've just won this internationally respected award, and it's a huge calling card to have. So it's career defining, definitely. And any of the previous winners, you can look back and you could do a chart of where are they now kind of thing. They're catapulting ahead, you know.
Well, last year I was judging the competition, so I really enjoyed the experience last year, so I was really excited when they asked me to be involved again this year. And I was to be a point of contact for the students as a mentor. So as they were making their final outfits, they had the chance to talk to me by phone. and any problems they were having or anything like that. So it was up to the students whether they wanted to avail of that or not. So it's really great to be here tonight and see kind of everything finished and see how things have turned out and see kind of how the problems were overcome that people had, you know. So it's really exciting to be back again.
How do you feel about having your designs in the top 20 here?
I'm really excited to be part of 20. It's really good. Yeah, really nervous as well, but I think it'll be really exciting to see it on the catwalk walking down, and it's really professional, and yeah, I can't wait.
So tell me just a little bit about your actual design, what it looks like.
Basically, it's a full dress made of beads, inspired by just the protection against the supernova explosion, which is what the design brief was about. So it's big shoulders inspired by armour made of knitted fused beads, and then the dress is just all macrame beads, so there was a lot of work that went into it, and there's Swarovski crystals going all over it, and there's a navy jumpsuit underneath. What inspired it was I read an article about astronauts going into space and how their body is severely affected, so I wanted to make a really cool, fashionable thing to protect the fashionable person when they're going into space. So I wanted to make a texture that would protect the body, which brought in the beads. So that was my inspiration.